Blackstone Audio presents A Fool for a Client by Parnell Hall. This book is read by Johnny Heller. For Jim and Franny. Chapter 1. I have a fool for a client. I didn't doubt it. Richard Rosenberg was one of New York City's top negligence lawyers, with literally thousands of clients, so it was not surprising that one of them should happen to be foolish, particularly since the people who hired an attorney who advertised on TV tended to be less than affluent, less than well-connected, and, inevitably, less than intelligent. Richard didn't have to tell me he had a fool for a client. Having signed up over half of them myself, I could attest to the fact he had several. "Do you want me to talk to him, Richard?" I said. Richard frowned. "Don't try to be funny. I was trying to be funny. Did you really not get it? Don't tell me you're not familiar with that old saw. Let me begin again. I have a fool for an investigator. Richard. A lawyer who represents himself has a fool for a client," Richard said. "Can you possibly not know that?" "You're the client?" "Sorry, bonus round is over. You get no credit. Yes, I'm the client. It's not bad enough I'm in trouble. I don't even get to joke about it." "You're in trouble?" "No, I fell going into my office, and I'm suing myself for negligence. I'm my own client and my own defendant. The only issue now is whether I can represent myself against myself. It will certainly expedite things if I'm the attorney on both sides of the suit." Richard's sarcasm was legendary. His summaries to the jury were often quoted to first-year law students. A little man with a boundless source of nervous energy, Richard wore opposing counsel down through a barrage of whatever leapt like lightning into his diabolically brilliant mind. In such summations, he had been known to talk for 5 minutes straight without ever coming near whatever the hell it was he was supposed to be talking about, until most jurors had lost track of the case they were trying and reasoned the sheer genius of what they had just heard could not possibly be wrong. But even on those occasions he would eventually get to the punchline. I hoped he would here. "I'm at sea, Richard. Who are you trying to sue?" "Sue?" Richard rolled his eyes. "Stanley, it's not a civil case." "It's a criminal case?" "Yes." "You're the defendant? Didn't I say that?" "What's the charge?" Richard sighed. "Murder." Chapter 2. I sat straight up in my chair. It was not easy to do. The comfortable, overstuffed chair Richard had placed opposite his desk was for the purpose of relaxing clients on the one hand and making opposing counsel.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?